Hey guys, and here is my review of the Spongebob SquarePants cartoon. Now, before I go into detail on why I love the early episodes of SpongeBob, I just want to let you know that this is all opinion. If you don't like this show, that's fine. We all have rights to our opinion. Okay, let's get started. Let me give you a little bit of history. Okay. The pilot scene of SpongeBob aired on 1997, and the original name for SpongeBob was supposed to be SpongeBoy, but Steven Hillenburg, the show's creator, thought that SpongeBob SquarePants had a nice ring to it, and he just figured out that SpongeBoy was the name for a product. And in May 1999, thus the SpongeBob cartoon was born, which we all remember and love from our childhood. Now, I love the early episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't like the modern one, however, which we'll get to soon. Okay. I love the early episodes. I thought they were funny, they were witty, had clever humor, and had really great plots. It was just hilarious. Two of my favorite episodes are Bang Geeks and Idiot Box, or Box Idiot. I don't know what the correct name for it. But anyway, that Bang Geeks is my favorite episode. Okay, let's start with the characters. SpongeBob is a happy-go-lucky sponge who loves his job and loves jellyfishing, and he loves making Krabby Patties at the restaurant the Krusty Krab. I love the old SpongeBob character. He is just so innocent. He is so hilarious. I love his jokes, and I love his innocence. I just love the SpongeBob character. Okay, let's go ahead with Patrick. Patrick is his dumb, satirical friend who loves to hang out with him. He loves to jellyfish with him. And that's basically all he likes to do. And he also lives in a rock right at the end of the neighborhood that SpongeBob lives in. I like the Patrick in the early episodes. He was pretty funny. He wasn't as dumb as he is in the modern episodes. But anyway, I like how he's not as dumb as he is nowadays. But we'll get to that soon. That's basically all I can say about Patrick in the early episodes. I like how he likes to hang out with SpongeBob. I like how he likes to go jellyfishing with him. I think he's very funny in the old episodes. So yeah. Squidward is his grumpy coworker who lives right next to SpongeBob. He hates SpongeBob and Patrick. Why? Because he thinks that they are annoying. And I love Squidward in the early episodes. He wasn't as much as a douchebag as he is nowadays. But anyway, we'll get to that soon, like I said. He's just basically a grumpy coworker who works with SpongeBob, and he hates SpongeBob and Patrick. I really like Squidward. I think he's kind of funny, especially in that pizza episode, which I forgot the name of, by the way. I really like how he's trying to get in competition with SpongeBob to win Mr. Krabs' Employee of the Month. Anyway, so I really like that. I think he was very funny back then, and I really like how he was a little grumpy. But that's basically all I can say about it. Now, Mr. Krabs, he is SpongeBob's boss and the arch enemy of Plankton. He He is a crab who loves money and cares for his daughter Pearl very, very much. Mr. Krabs in the early episode was a pretty enjoyable character. Sure, he was greedy and he loved money, but he actually cared for SpongeBob and his daughter Pearl. Nowadays, he doesn't really do that nowadays, but still, I'll get to that soon. I like how he actually cares for about the people who he likes. Sure, he was greedy for money and all that stuff, but he was a pretty enjoyable character, and he was kind of likable. So yeah, that's basically all I can say about Mr. Krabs. Now let's get to Plankton. Plankton is the arch nemesis of Mr. Krabs, and he wants to steal the Krabby Patty formula so he can get more customers. And he's also the owner of the Chum Bucket, and he has a wife named Karen, I think. Plankton is very, very funny. I like how he is a enemy of Mr. Krabs, and I do like how he's trying to steal a Krabby Patty formula. I really, really love his jokes. He was like, "I went to college" in that one episode. I forgot what it was called. I always forget these episodes' names, but still, I like Plankton. He is freaking hilarious. I love his jokes. Him trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula can get old sometimes, but that's definitely not enough to say that he is not an enjoyable character. Now we get to Sandy, who was one of SpongeBob's friends. She likes to do karate with SpongeBob. And also she's also a scientist. I forgot to say that. She can be a bland sometimes, but that's definitely not enough to say that she is not an enjoyable character. I really like her. I really like the fact that she's a scientist and she likes to do karate, as they call it. And it's really nice how she knows and I really like how she knows science, so she can help SpongeBob with certain stuff. That's basically all I could say about it. So okay, now then and let me give you a little bit of history again. In 2004, the SpongeBob movie aired, which I just loved, though I didn't see it in theaters. Okay, so after it hit the big screen, Steven Hillenburg wanted to end the show so it wouldn't jump the shark. But Nickelodeon wanted to do more episodes, so Steven Hillenburg resigned as the creator and sold the series to Paul Tibbitt. Okay. You know what? Steven Hillenburg, your prediction was right. It did jump the shark. They totally reinvented the characters. The jokes were terrible. It got a lot more annoying, and most of the episodes are very gross. But I will still love the early episodes of SpongeBob. It would have a great place in my childhood. Now let's get to the character changes. SpongeBob used to be a happy-go-lucky sponge who did all the things he loves. But now he just turned annoying. Seriously, he just got a lot more annoying, and it kept on bothering Squidward even more. And speaking of Squidward, he seems a little bit more emo, but that's basically all I could say. Mr. Krabs turned into a freaking jerk. In one episode, he was going nuts over a penny. I really wish I was making this up. He went nuts over a tiny, little, worthless penny. That is just ridiculous. As for the other characters, I just don't care. Oh, Patrick, of course. Patrick just became like a wise guy, and he became a lot more dumb. I know Patrick was supposed to be dumb, but now he's even dumber than ever. I mean, seriously. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry. But yeah. As for the other characters, I just don't care. I just don't care. But aside from the modern cartoon, aside from the modern episodes, which I really don't like, the early episodes of SpongeBob will have a great place in my childhood and will always be one of my favorite animated shows of all time. So yeah, that was my review of the SpongeBob cartoon, and stay tuned because I will be reviewing the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water. So stay tuned for later this weekend. Bye-bye.